And the reason we talked about it so much is because it was Villa. And hey, guess what we're playing? Villa. So, Echo?
Echo.
Echo.
Echo. No.
Oh, curveball, Maestro. Surprise. Okay, all right, so
for LATAM, that's a bit of a curveball. For the global view of what defenders get banned, then who cares?
He's still in the big three, man.
Yep.
He's in the big three for LATAM. He's in the big three for North America. He's in the big three for Europe.
Yep.
Yes, it wasn't air jab. You were correct. Navi's might fall victim to this Jaeger, but Astro has to give away his position by shooting the air jab. Navi's is looking at the wrong angle, but oh no, Astro goes the wrong way. He still gives away his position, though. And amazingly, Navi's is alive, and he'll actually win the fight against Astro, who came back. Oh, truly confusing series of events there for both teams, but Navi's getting another one. Mav deep in sight, and this is because he was allowed to linger on that position. Bolt's going to take down Camera as well, and it's just Ion and Unit, though they are fragging back. Excellent shots from both, as he is going to light up an opponent there. Navi's is on the floor. He's not going to be able to get picked up. Or wait, I was wrong. He gets picked up, but on such low HP, will he really influence the round is the question. He's got 2 kills for his team so far, and he's having an excellent round. PX is going to start opening up that wall, and, well, it's a bit of a stall here from both squads.
Yeah, there's not a lot happening, but they need to push in for a plant, and that's the big problem. Ion is out of Toxic Babes, but the pre-fire from Navi's won't land as he turns away. Ion shredded from the backside, and there goes PX to wrap it up. Yuna and Ion fall in a potential 2v4 clutch scenario.
I like how comedically timed that pickup was. It was like, he's not going to be able to pick him up, and he's picking him up. I actually thought that Navi's got...
First kitchen and dining room defense didn't go the way that FaZe were planning it. We talk about attacker-sided versus defender-sided. Villa.
Hey, he did it!
He did.
He did it! We just didn't get to see it, but he did do it. It was to the Echo.
Yeah,
that's
well,
cool.
He's on his last remaining drone.
Yeah.
So a lot of teamwork done to coordinate and remove the utility and the firepower.
Didn't they just change that about Echo? With the electronics, or was that something else?
I don't know, but everyone's dying. Bullet
Yeah.
and Cyber both pick up kills. It's Mav alone in a 1v5. He's got a Claymore at his feet. Lord help me if he doesn't see it. Although there goes the diffuser, so PX will fall. That's your breach, but he's got 2 pushing from his right-hand side at the top of the stairs. Navi's, the all-star performer for Immortals, still having some fun with that F2. We got a little sidetrack there.
I mean, it just seemed like the round was pretty much over. Immortals are starting to clean things up. I mean, it was a pretty one-sided affair. They completely...
Ice factor. And he also hasn't been successful in garnering any kills on his roam. So he's peeled off that, and FaZe aren't responding with a different setup. Navi's the frag grenade over the top of the reinforcement to stop out any kind of impact tricking. Astro, though, gets a kill from 90 to equalize. There goes M-King. 40 seconds now tick away, and you've got one pushing the study door. Unit ready to contest this at crouch height on the pre-aim. Navi's low HP. That's silencer. It'll still be enough to chew right through him should he push in through the door. Holding the angle, but electing not to push. You still have this breach hole now being smothered by Legion Mines as PX has pushed himself against the door. Oh, there goes Astro now taking down Navi's. Got a repel on 90 window as PX is still locked inside a study. It looks like those Legion Mines have been taken care of. His bullet will walk right through Astro, and there goes Mav falling as well. Unit trapped inside of the vault now. There goes Bullet. PX carrying diffuser, has to go for the plant. You might still have a yokai up, but he's out for Wush out of vault. Into the overtime now, planting behind the bar. PX in the last milliseconds of the vault. Yuna will lock it out, and FaZe will get their first round of the night on Villa, on Aviator, and Games Room. Immortals almost took 3 in a row, similar to our game that just transpired on Consulate.
Wait.
The Finca, and they've stuck the buck.
Now, one of those sets of frag grenades gone, and there's no others to follow up. Wow, okay, 2 for Cameraman, 1 for Yuna. Just, well, Immortals are out of the round. That's what we just witnessed in the span of 2 seconds. There's potential for a comeback, yeah, sure, but they are effectively out of this round. In order for FaZe to lose this, they would have to throw quite hard. And the way that FaZe are playing, it doesn't seem like that's going to happen. They're also dealing with 2 Immortals players that are stuck in bottlenecks and a half. I mean, what are they going to do? Push through 2 doors? They can go into Astronomy, but then they're going to have to face 3 angles minimal. They can go into Statuary, but then they're going to have to face even more. So there's not a lot of options right now for PX and Cypher. The Thermite could exothermic, maybe. I didn't see if he had any left. He does. So there's a... Tax and Dynamite. He's got options, but... C4 coming out, it will miss. Yuna's gonna shut down PX. We're nearing a perfect round right now. Cyber looks scared. He's just gonna be holding an angle in bathroom. Cyber currently is one of the highest rated players in Latin America at 7th, but I don't know if he's got it in him and he doesn't. Yuna will shut him down, FaZe with a perfect round, and they answer back 2 in a row to respond to Immortals 2 in a row, and it looks like we have a ball game.
It's the Yuna and Cameraman show. 3 for Yuna, 2
Truly.
for Cameraman.
Yeah.
And I like the duo roam.
FaZe is the one who lost the HP on Ion. In this situation with little time left on defense, still going to favor FaZe, as will that. Nice shot from Mav on to Navi. A single blast is all it takes at that close range.
Just blast him into the stratosphere. Point blank, that M590. A Nitro Cell now being prepped. He sent
Oh no.
on. Oh my god, that actually does way more damage to himself than I imagined he intended, but he still has the shotgun point blank yet again. Oh, slick pre-fire there from PX to draw Mav. Cyber will tack on, taking down Astro, so there goes a portion of your roam. Still have one member off site. If you're FaZe, it's Yuna upstairs inside of Astronomy. Waiting for the push-in from Bullet right now. He's inside of the bathroom, waiting by the window. Cameraman will take the life of PX. That's Diffuser drop. Down by Laundry entrance. Cameraman with another one onto Cyber. So there goes your Jackal, and there goes your Breach. Still have Bullet and M-King topside, and Bullet missing a lot of shots. Cameraman with 3 now as he's looking to drop the hatch onto M-King, who's last alive and has made his way into Laundry. 25 seconds, and he'll watch a floating Legion mine come all the way down towards him. 20 seconds, and it looks like he's just holding for kills. 1v3, no time, has to go for a plant, lockdown on either site for the remaining defenders. Quick peeks the door, the pre-fires will scare him all the way back. And here comes the drop from Cameraman. He'll get down, so we can't get the 4K from Camera, but it's M-King padding the stats a little bit here. He's on 5 HP, stuck in the corner. No diffuser. We lock it out. It's 3 in a row for FaZe.
There's nothing to be said about that, to be honest. He was just go. Okay, so it's been discussed. It's 2 things there. It's the stat padding, and then it's also a pause for your team to contemplate the next round. Just think of well, the key to the kingdom in that glass. He is the ultimate operator to opening up, sites single-handedly. The IQ is still in play, but she hasn't gotten many of the ADSs yet, which is unusual. Oh, wow. A huge whiff there from Navi's, which is going to punish him. He wasn't able to get away from Cameraman in time, so in exchange, instead of just a free kill there. Immortals now continuing with a man disadvantage, thanks to Camera.
So we come into the dying seconds, and it looks like Immortals actually haven't made much progress out there. We tried seeing them push into sight, didn't really end too well for them. Bullet, though, will take down Astro, who's been instrumental in keeping this run alive here for FaZe. Got a soft wall inside a site, opting to put the reinforcements elsewhere. 20 seconds left, and we're still looking for cameras and looking for echo drones.
Bad timing.
It's a problematic situation for Immortals to work out. If M-King inside a study, will have to rejoin PX, who carries the diffusers. They push towards the aviator door. You still have Cameraman down below with a Nitro Cell. This could be absolutely detrimental, but he's going to rotate up the top of the stairs. Nobody's going for a plant yet here. It's all smoked off. A Nitro Cell at the door frame, but nobody's even in yet. Now the plant going down into the overtime. 2 kills for Immortals. Inside of the vault, Bullet will wrap it up. Immortals in the absolute dying seconds, able to push him behind the bar and initiate a plant into the overtime to keep themselves alive. And the pistol coming out from Bullet. Close range. That is Immortals drawing things even at the half. 3.
Very useful for your team, considering IQ is in play from below. Mav's going to hit the nade onto Navi, so there you go. It's a really good start. That also means no bandit tricking here on the A wall, which will yet again be opened. And Mav seems to be the BC of Latin America today, as he's going to get a second grenade kill, this time on a PX. A rotation comes out, but Mav is holding the angle. He's not going to check it. Oh no, that might be huge. If Cyber can stay alive here, he even has an ADS. If Cyber can stay alive here, then he will be probably able to get a multitude of kills, or I would assume. From this position, he's got the perfect angle to hold on to this breach. He's just going to wait for M-King to make the call.
Yeah, you're getting the Yokai in position for this. Cyber takes one down. There goes Mav, and this could be a flurry, but he's got a thermite charge coming out onto his back wall. That's the Yokai giving the calls. He's going to peek the hallway and die immediately to a Finka-boosted F2. Bullet on one trade with the MPX, and they'll actually trade with each other. M-King last alive inside of the gun vault. Astro's the man carrying diffuser over by the study door into Aviator. Lots of pre-fires. He makes it in through that breach hole in behind the bar now. Still have that Yokai set up in the hallway. Pre-fires through the bar, not going to land. Plant going to be completed now by Astro in behind the bar. He's going to spring his head up for just a moment, assess the situation as M-King backs off deeper and deeper into Aviator. Not really a lot of places to go. They think they got a Claymore now on the diffuser as M-King tries to work out with the time ticking against him. Looks like he wants to push in through study. He's just toiling on this wall right now. He can't make up his mind on where he wants to go. He takes down one drone covering from inside. There's no one actually inside the objective anymore, as they've both backed up to the hallway. That's all they'll need. Astra will lock it down all the way from the study balcony through that breach hole. And FaZe, hey, they put They put another one back on the board on the attacking side. What is happening today on Villa, Michael?
That's a weird day for Villa. These teams are aware, are cognizant of, hey, you put an IQ below, she just puts so much pressure on your opponents. All right, so Ion gets the first kill onto Navi's. No bandit tricking. Again. What was Navi's trying to do? Was he peeking the hallway, the west hall?
I think he was peeking out of sight, yeah.
And to study as the bandit. That's so confusing. Oh, as is that. Okay. So Immortals are trying to lose this round, and it looks like they're going to be successful. They are now down 2 members, and they're looking to be down even more as PX starts going for peaks. I mean, okay, yeah, you could say, oh yeah, they're getting peaks, or like, let's say the engagements went the other way. Even if that were to happen, to be like, oh yeah, cool, they got 2 kills. But they're still taking risks that they don't need to take. And of course, I'm talking about Immortals.
Especially with such a crucial operator like Bandit when you're trying to go for that Bandit trick. Obviously, the frag grenades have been a nuisance, but we also saw Cyber ADS tricking last time, trying to evade burnouts. So you got 2 operators that most likely died with crucial utility in their back pocket.
Mm-hmm. And also, those 2 German operators have always been some of the top fraggers for the defense since the dawn of time, even after losing their ACOG. So that's not a good result for Immortals, that's for sure. And they're trying even harder to lose this round. I don't know what is going on, but Immortals seems to want to lose right now. They've lost control of games room now because PX went for that peak. He could have held on to it. Now he won't be able to. Mav's going to kill Bullet elsewhere, and we're going to get a perfect round from FaZe. Well done to FaZe. Props to them. They held angles. That's what they did.
That's what I'm saying.
They held angles. They did it.
1 member of Immortals died on site, and it was the last man alive.
That we're not seeing more capitalization on the opportunities, though, of that HP. FaZe trying to push into Astronomy. With 2 players down now, 1 finally finished off, it doesn't seem like Immortals are going to be able to recover this. Doc has no more stims, and it'll be a finish off by Yuna, followed up by a kill onto Navi's. It's just Bullet, so little HP, it doesn't seem possible. This should be match point for FaZe. The plant coming down, though. Shots landing, but not enough. Astro will finish off Bullet, and FaZe take the round. Spectacular fashion. That is now 3 in a row on the attacking half.
It's just been a stupidly attacking-sided Villa day.
It really has, and it's weird.
It's so weird.
We're on match point now. It looks like FaZe are going
to... The connector into Statuary. You got 1 flank coming. And now you have to pick your angle. There's 22 seconds remaining, though. And Mav's going to counter-flank the flank, walking away on 5 HP, equalizing things at a 3v3, but time ticking away against FaZe. You've got Cyber crawling his way back into sight, even with the Shroud of Smoke covering his doorway. And look at FaZe sprint across over to the A door. They don't have breach to get 90 while open. They just have to push in through the A door. They're all going to line up for PX. 1, 2, count them all. Can he get 3? It's not going to matter. PX still locks it out at the end there.
He couldn't do it, but it's not his fault. And the last one just decided not to push. So, that
would have been cool.
Good, yeah, it would have been cool. Good job to Immortals. They that was unfortunate. But it happens. If it weren't for the fact that Navi's is 3 armor, he would be dead right now. And we would have a man count even. Those yokai drones getting aggressive again, so important.
And it counteracts the Finka boost. Once you get stunned by it, it takes off the Adrenal Surge.
And look how slow FaZe are getting because of it. I mean, they've only got 40 seconds left, guys. Oh, this run out from Cyber is actually going to hit Ion. Again, the Finka dies before the actual sight push comes out. And he might get away with it. Cyber is going to get away with it, ladies and gentlemen. Bullet's going to shut down Mav as well. It's a 2 versus 5. FaZe are falling apart at the seams, and Immortals are doing everything they can to shut down this play. It's a beautiful job so far. Now, it's going to be Diffuser picked up here from Yuna. He's only got 20 seconds left. He's got to find some kills to get into Astro, and, well, that's not going to happen. As the Valkyrie starts running away, pre-firing and distracting to the best of his ability, he's even got a teammate here to support him, and that's the Jaeger, but he'll get shut down. No perfect round for Immortals, and control of Astronomy for the attack. M-King, though, will shut down 1 and another. Immortals lock out the round, and we are but 1 round away from a draw. I mean, well done to Immortals, I suppose. Seriously, props to them. 6-5 now. I mean...
The aggressive acts in the first portion of this second half.
The roamer's established here for Immortals. They have still managed to delay quite well on the top floor, but it doesn't seem to be the focus for FaZe. FaZe have control of Memorial, whether they know it or not. Quick flurry of kills there from Ion, that's huge. But he gets shut down, and that's the Finka, yet again gone. But M-King has also been lit up. He barely won the fight. Bullets from above is going to take down Yuna. We're at an even 3-3, but the plant is going down, and there doesn't seem to be anyone to deny. Oh no, it will be planted! Oh, the diffuser on the floor now. Astro, great job to him, and he gets the follow-up kill onto M-King. It's also just now Bullet in a 1 versus 4 as Cyber goes down. He gets the marks from his teammates and does some damage to Mav, but will it be enough? Doubtful. He's going to have to retake into sight, and he doesn't have an impact to open up this soft wall. In a post-plant, this seems nearly unwinnable. We've seen some crazy clutches so today. We might be able to see another one. Mav on a tight angle here, trying to deny Bullet the rotation in Kitchen. From behind, the Legion Trap is going to give away the position of Camera, but he can't win the fight, and it's FaZe who win the match and take first seed going into Milan.
The comeback for FaZe in this season, in Season 9, remarkable.
Just wow.
And that is dealing Immortals their first loss of the entire season. They will finish with a 7-6